Hi agents, I had a request in stream yesterday that they wanted to see my favourite survival run in a video, so that's what this video is, guys. I'm going to hopefully spawn into a good location, hopefully the location, if not a location close enough to get to it. And I'm going to show you my favourite run in survival. It's good for PvE or PvP, whatever you prefer. You get a lot of loot. As a solo player, you get far too much. If you're in a group, it suits a group of 4 as well. 1 or 2 might be a little bit weaker, but it's a fantastic route I want to show you guys. And my battery on my controller is low. Let's hope it lasts the hour. So it's all about the spawn. It's the first thing that you want, and oh my god, it is the perfect spawn. It's the first attempt today, and this is the one. You want to spawn at the church. So I'll bring the map up now. The church is in this location here, right off 15th Street. So any spawn around here is good. So like if I'm spawning around here, the helicopter crash site, I'll just run straight to here. You might spawn a bit down the road. If you're left side over here or high up right over here, you might just want to restart to get a better spawn to get to this location. So this is perfect, guys. It's such a good run. I'm going to show you. It. I forgot who requested it in stream, so I'm sorry. I don't want to guess in case I get you wrong, but it was a great request for a video, and hopefully we can get this done first time. I'm doing it PvP because I like PvP. As I say, you do this PvE or PvP, whatever suits you. And the first thing I always do when I pick up my fabric is craft a hat. Give myself that bit of temperature right away. And I got my painkillers. Now the beauty of this spawn, especially when you're in a group, not so much solo, but is when as soon as you go outside on East 15th Street, there are so many meds. So for a team of 4, you're all stacked up. You've got loads of medicine, loads of painkillers, hopefully, and it starts with this bag here. And then we head down this way. I don't normally look at the map. What I'll do for the video purposes, I'll mark on the map where I'm going so you can see a visual. So from where we started now, I'm just heading down this road where this hideout is. That's all I'm doing. And when I'm going down here, I am picking up loads of medication and a few other bits and pieces. I'll point it all out as we go. So this is the second meds bag that you come across. Probably do miss a little bit of loot running down here, so if you do know of more, do collect it. But if you just go up the scaffolding here, you get a grenade. Frag would have been nicer, but then just at the back here is your first lot of tools that you can get. I just love how we threw it into the perfect spawn on my first try. They're on my side today. A little bit of clothing there that you can get, and this ambulance is another bag of meds. Fire if you need to warm up. You've also got a safe house there. You can jump in that and grab another fabric and painkillers if you want to, but I don't bother with that. There's a gear piece here. Okay, we're already down to 12 agents as well, so that's quite good. Okay, and in here is where you get a lot of meds now. So it starts with this bag here. Second bag's here, and then you got 2 more bags in here as well as some tools, which are just here. And then the final bag's just opposite over here. So in a short run, I've already picked up 3 and 3, so I'm now full. I will carry on showing you where there's more though, just because you might be in a team and you might need more. And don't worry if you get cold, we're coming up to a warm space in a moment. So here's another bag here. There's a bag, or med kit here if you need it. I'm just going to jump in here and get warm. You've got to be careful of this car park because of that bomb to the right, and there is 2 or 3 NPCs in here. It's a great spot just to quickly get warm. And when I'm normally in a group, what I do at this point is I send my group in here to loot this car park, and I head over here to continue looting the medicine, med kits, and a few other bits. There's a bag here. so we're still full. I won't collect it, but there's another bag over there. And if you just run a bit further down, you'll find another medkit on this ambulance. And that's like a little mark where you need to climb up. Climb up here and you'll find some electronics and then a piece of clothing a little bit more up as well. And there's the clothing. There's no need to look around up here now. There's nothing much up here, so you want to head back to that car park. And just before we go any further with the commentary, like if you are new to the channel and you like what you see, do check it out. I do a lot of Division content. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Like and share this video as well. I'm hoping, like I do have a survival guide. I will link that in the video description. There's another medkit here as well if you need it. What I tend to do is I will take up medkits and pick them up. Stop others from picking them up. So yeah, the survival guide I will link in the video description. It's a very thorough guide. I talk about all my like decision making processes and all that, and it's helped a lot of people. But I'm hoping this will help you as well, because this is my favourite run. I'll show you exactly where all the loot is again. And you don't even need to be solo. This will work in a group. If you are in a 4, 1 or 2 people might be a little bit weak, as I said earlier, but it works like a treat. It's such a good run, guys. So as you can see now in this car park, that's the first NPC. Over here, where it's destroyed this bomb, is some electronics. We're just going to take care of him as well. There should be one more, maybe. So grab the electronics there. Don't forget them. He's just give me a drop too. There's some tools on the bottom here as well. And as you go up, there's more tools and electronics, I believe. So I always send my team to go and loot this, so I don't exactly know where everything is in here. There's some more tools here. Okay, 9 of us left. I'm hoping, like, I've got an hour or so to do this video today. I'm just hoping it's smooth. Like, it started very well by giving me the spawn I wanted. I just need to finish the run now. We might have some action with other players. Okay, I don't know where the second set of electronics is. I do believe there is a second set. But yeah, I'm not sure. So just basically loot this car park, guys. There's a few tools and electronics in here. But when you do get to the roof, there's a gear piece, and it's just this side over here. You don't want to miss this. You normally get a blue piece out of it, but it is RNG. You might get green. There you go, I got a blue backpack. Okay, so from the car park, I'll just recap. We've gone from the church down the road to the car park, collecting all the meds, getting a bit of loot. From here now, we're just going to head to the police station, which is just here on East 17th Street. And to do that, if we go down this road here, and we just run around the corner to it. Now, some would say it'd be a good shout to get this out of the way first, because there's guns in there. So, up to you. I normally just get the meds first and run around like this. If, for whatever reason, this has already been looted, I'll bypass this section. So, if you're doing this run now, you get to here, and somebody's already looted the police station, there's no point wasting time and running through it. And I think that's the case. Yeah, the door's open. So, someone's... Oh, and he's there. Okay, let's try and kill him. Do we pick up a grenade? We've got an EMP. Okay, we're going to try and kill this guy. I'll come back and... Because he's on my route. He's definitely on my route. I know where he's going. He's going to have guns, so that's the problem. Okay, he's not gone there. Right, well anyway, very quickly, I'll show you the police station. We'll catch up with him in a bit. Maybe he doesn't know where he's going. So when you get to the police station, just rewind a little bit. We came in on this corner. So you reach this police station now. You're going to have like 3 NPCs up top here. So be careful, take cover, take them out. They're only red bars, not causing too much damage. You come down here, you do have a bomb one of these sides. Be careful of that. And this is where it can get a little tricky solo. You've got about 4 or 5 red NPCs in here. But there's a lot of loot in this room once you cleared it. So on the back wall over here, I think you've got some tools. Yeah, he's had them. You've got some other bits and bobs in the centre. He's missed this weapon part or grenade. Frag grenade, happy days. And the weapon in here is just behind this police car here. So you grab that weapon. Maybe other bits and pieces, but they're the most important bits. On the way out here, you got some medicine, which is already grabbed. As you run straight through here, you got a gear piece on the back wall, and you have fabric on the right wall there. And then you go upstairs in the police station, and you got another gun. You've got weapon parts. It's a good place to loot. The first set of weapon parts is there. Second set of weapon parts is just around this corner. And there, you then go into this cell to grab your gun and armor piece, and then if you go across this way to that cell there, there's another armor piece in there which is obviously taken. And then you make your way to the exit then, which is just over here and out this door where we seen the guy come out earlier. And from here we go on to the next bit of the run. So if you guys come up to there, like I said, if it's already been looted, skip that. Rather than go that, you want to run straight down this road here. And what we're doing now is we're heading to the rooftop, which I think is here where the shelter is. That frag might save our lives. So that's where I get my first guns from now, because he's obviously looted that. He's got my guns. So we're still running on a pistol. It's not the best start we could have had. And what's so good about this run as well is normally not many people do it. It's very rare someone does it. And if he's been through here now, happy days, he wasn't here before, so we're now on his tail. So I'm hoping now to catch up to him, looting something, or I don't know, standing still so I can throw his frag grenade on him and kill him. Okay, so underneath there, I forgot to show you, but there's tools, 2 sets of tools and electronics in that first garage part. You come out of there, and there's a bag there which can have clothing in. You come up here, there's tools there. And there's fabric over here which you can grab. He's already grabbed it. Be mindful of the bomb here. There's a bomb there. And then we want to climb up to the roof. And I believe he's up here still. Okay, when you get in here, there's a med kit there. There's possible clothing there. And you jump out on this roof and there's like 3 or 4 NPCs. So he's cleared them for us. I'm going to quickly try and find him before I show you the loot locations, just in case he's still up here. Yeah, he is. Okay, so all that loot we missed that you got from the police station, we've now got. I should have selected frag grenade before I thrown that, but now I'm kind of glad I didn't because I didn't need it. We're full on medicine and everything. So that's good, we got him. We got all the loot that we missed. So let me show you all the loot locations up here. So, just to get back in rhythm, this is the location we're at on the roof now. We've gone from church, down the road, up to police station, up to rooftop, and we've already got a lot of loot. I'm just going to equip some of this, because he's had quite a bit on him. I'll talk about how I decide what loot to put on and what not when we get to a safe house in a bit. But straight away there, you'll see I got 2 blue backpacks, one's giving me 63,000 toughness. I want that at this point, so I want to be a bit more tougher. And we certainly want these guns that he had. So he had a marksman rifles, and he should have used that on me. He would have rinsed me. There we go. Okay, so when you're on this roof, there's like 3 or 4 NPCs, like I said, around this area. Get them clear. I normally let someone else loot this like rooftop. You've got this here if you need it, but I head over here and climb up these ladders. He's probably already done this. No, he's not. There's a weapon here. Double barrel shotgun this time. Just around the corner there's an armor piece. You've got another med kit here. Like I said before, if you're full, hit medkit, pick it up, don't leave it. Might save someone else's life. There's some electronics there. So that's that bit, Lucid. And then as you come back down here, you'll see some more electronics straight ahead. Just here. You can already tell this is far too much loot for a solo run. You get a lot of loot when you do this solo. You are so strong. Just heading over here, there's another med bag. Around this area where we just killed him, he was looting that. Possible clothing in there, but more likely water or soda or food. And then once you jump through this window, you get 2 grenades right off the bat. So we've got a flashbang. Frags are what you want. With frag grenades in PvP, throw a frag at someone, it will take them down straight away most occasions. Okay, there's some tools there. You go into this room here for 2 more electronics. One on this wall and one on the wall over here. You don't really need to loot that, but there's like water or something in that there. As you come round to the lift here, just go left and you've got food here if you need it, and you've got some water or soda in that vending machine if you want it, and take the lift down. And this run's going good, guys. This is a good start. I'm feeling confident. Okay, so the next part of the run now, where I'm heading to after this rooftop building that I call it, is we're going to be heading to this landmark. Okay, so that's where we're going. You see it's a straight line to it. Just got to go up a bit. It's dead easy to get to, and I'll run straight to it. But that's where you're heading after this. But before you do, as you come out, there's an armor piece right away. Oh, I just put that on, and it said down. Let's swap that. Yeah. And then just here is more electronics. Plenty of electronics on this route, as you can tell. Enough for a team. And that's it. There's a lot of NPCs around this area now. So as we exit this door where this bomb is, I normally try and just run straight through them all and not engage. So let's try that. If you have to engage, you have to, but we'll see. Yeah, I can run through. Just run straight through like that, and you'll get a meds bag here if you need it. Collect that if you don't need it. It's all good. Now, if you're desperate for a weapon at this point, you're in a team, a man's a weapon down, just over in that direction, I'll show it you, through these gates, and over in the building over there is a gun and some loot. It's good loot, but there's loads of enemies, so beware. But I'm going to head straight to this landmark. I only ever do that if I'm desperate, and yeah, you do get a lot of NPCs to fight them. It's not included on my normal run, but if you come up at this scaffolding on the way here, there's some more tools. And then I take a right here, and there's 2 stores that I hit before I go to this landmark. You've got a clothing store here, and inside this clothing store you've got 2 sets of clothing items and a couple of fabric. It's well worth just popping in and grabbing. And then across the road from here, guys, is an electronics store, and you get 2 sets of electronics in here. And just watch that bomb, you can hear it ticking off there. It's in the centre door. If you go through this window that I came through, and the one I'm exiting now, it won't go off. Okay, we've got some NPCs. I'm going to try and dodge them. I think I can. So I'm just hugging this left wall at the minute. You'll see this. Oh, okay, NPCs. We're gonna have to take care of them, I think. Yeah, let's do them. I try to engage as little as possible in PvP because you can give away your location and things like that, and it's obviously just easier just to be quicker. But anyway, we get to this fire. This fire is like your little landmark to say where this landmark is we're going to, you take a left after that fire, and on the left side here you'll notice a door is open, and this door is leading into the landmark. And as soon as you go in, you have an armor piece just under the stairs here. A lot of loot inside here as well. Make sure you hit this on your way. You don't want to miss it. You got some more electronics on your way up here. And then just run straight through this courtyard. You'll come to more stairs going up. And it'll take you onto this like balcony with some more electronics here. And this is where you want to do the landmark from. So especially solo, just do it from here and kill the enemies. You have one purple bar and you have some reds. I'm going to take out the grenadier first because he'll throw grenades up at me. And then I'll focus whoever, really, just get it cleared. Come on. Okay, and the good news is there's better weapons here for us. So, your health low. If you're not too sure about survival, how water and food works, notice my health bar's dead low now. Yeah, it'll stop at 1 bar. If you eat some snacks here, so you've got your energy bar, you've got your canned food, eat one of them, that will regen your health all the way to full. Make sure you're doing that. You only ever drink water or soda, that highlights loot, so always be drinking that. It highlights your loot from a distance, and you'll get more loot. I know exactly where I'm going here, I don't need it, but do use them. And obviously use your medicine and painkillers all the time. Keep your time down. We're still on 55 minutes remaining, and we're going to carry on. So this landmark now has a lot of loot in them. I'm going to go and pick up the enemy body drops down here. And then we're going to just climb back up to where we were, and I'll show you all the loot that this landmark has on offer. Don't believe there's anything running through here, but when you get out this window straight away there's a gear piece to the right here. Across from that you've got some more medicine and some food. And then you've got 2 boss bags here. So the first bag, each contain 3 weapons. We've got a blue LMG in this, we've got some clothing and more canned food. And just around the corner in this little crevice here, so another bag, we've got another gun, we've got a jacket and some more canned food. And that's it from down there. If you then climb up this ramp here, you've got a bit more loot up here too. There's weapon parts, another gun. Here's some weapon parts here. There's some tools around the corner here. And we go into this little section to find some more weapon parts. Another med kit. And another gun. That's another blue LMG. So I'm just going to switch up my guns quickly. I don't advise standing in your menu ever. Like, do this at safe houses, guys. I'm going to throw on that. And SMG. There you go. And once you've done this landmark, we're going to head down this here, and this is going to take us to that fire that we seen earlier, which was our like little indicator to know where this landmark was, and we can warm up here if needed. And straight from here, guys, it's to the morgue. So far we've gone church, we've gone down East 15th Street, we've done the the police station, sorry. We've done the rooftop where we killed the guy. From the rooftop we've then gone to this landmark. There's looting 2 buildings on the way, and now from here we're going to run straight to the morgue. And there's not much loot on the way, it's literally just running straight there, so let's go. There's a safe house on the way though that I'd want you to hit. I'll mark that out as I get to it. Because you want to make an extended mag if you can. It's your last opportunity to make an extended mag. So we're going to hit that safe house on the way. Just hugging the left side here, you will get a few lootable bags. Okay, couple of NPCs ahead. You don't need to always fight these. Notice the walking pattern, and grab this food too. And like, just run straight through. There's no need to engage. So I'll take a left a bit here. Okay, someone saw me. That's fine. I'm gonna run straight through. I've got 2 medkits. I don't need to fight them. You notice the pattern I'm taking. There's a lot of left turnings down this road. Some are dead ends. Some you just wouldn't want to go to. You want to kind of keep on going straight. So you're going to come up to this Christmas market. You've got like the morgue to the left of you. If you run through here, you'll see the safe house just on the right there. You can see the fire. That's the safe house that we're heading for. Just quickly show you it on the map. It's pretty much directly in line with the morgue just here. You want to hit this safe house if you haven't got an extended mag yet. It's just last opportunity to do it. And in PvP, it's so crucial, like having that extended mag. Highly recommend that you do it. And to do it, you just need 2 green tools. So don't convert any materials yet. Just go and make that extended mag. And it's done. While we're here though, we're going to ready up a little bit. See what we've got. See if we can make our filters. So I've not got a vest yet. We'll destroy that. Like, that's got 60,000 toughness on the green. Now, if you want a bit more toughness, like I do, I'm going to switch out on my blue mask and go back to that green. Now, toughness is quite low. There's no point having that when, yeah, that's going to give me that. So I'm going to switch out of the blue and put the green back on. I want my toughness around 70k at a minimum, so it's still a bit short at the minute. Puts us up to 65. See, it's not that much. Gives me some crit hit damage. The only difference really, like on the blue, look, you get those minor attributes. On the green, you don't. You just get that major. So it's got critical hit damage of 4%. Whereas the major, that's giving me health against shock resistance, bleed resistance. So I'm probably gonna swap. No, I'm not. It's why does it show me secondary firepower? We got one primary, so 23. Okay. I'm going to leave it as it is. I don't want to drop on firearms. I want to be able to kill people. 60's okay though. Ah, there we go. Nice backpack there. Give me 73,000. So I dismantle everything else. Some better gloves. I'm not too fussed about skill power. I don't play to skill power. That can stay as low as it wants. I've got some toughness. And I've got firearms. I am happy. Yeah, that's so dismantle all them to give myself some fabric. We've got some guns that we can dismantle as well here, so pick your favourite guns. Don't be carrying extra guns if you don't need them. Share them with your team, obviously. At this point you want to share with your team if you're playing with a team. Make sure everybody's got some stuff. Look after anybody that's the lowest gear score. There we go, we're sorted. We've picked up an extended mag. Oh, someone's in the dark zone already. Okay, we've got to get moving. I can do my basic filter. You need the basic filter to get into the dark zone. The advanced filter allows you inside contaminated areas in the dark zone. So I'd advise getting both, and the additional medkit pouch if you can, before you enter the DZ. I've got enough electronics to make some skills, so I'm going to make a pulse. I'm going to convert all my materials now as well. I've got a lot of stuff here. We've got electronics, we've got a lot of fabric, we've got a lot of tools and weapon parts. We don't need to keep on looting. You can see how much I've got already on this run. But in a team, this would be shared out, obviously, so you wouldn't have so much. But it's enough for a team of 4. I'd sometimes make a turret as a distraction. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I haven't got much skill power at all, but it will do for now. I can make myself a blue vest if I want, but no, we'll save that for now. I don't need anything else. Don't do much more than that in this side, this landmark, guys, because you're gonna safe house. Sorry, you're gonna hit another safe house before you go in the DC that's got some better stuff. So literally leave it at your filters, an additional medkit pouch, and then carry on. I'm extending magazine. So now we're just gonna carry on with what I marked out earlier. We're heading to the morgue. And to do that, we can either go straight down there, or I like to take this route now. I just turn right and follow it around this way. So yeah, this is a long video. I'm doing no cuts or anything, just to show you every bit of the run that I do, every bit of loot that I get. Someone is in the DZ though. Yeah, not much I could do about that. Hopefully they die. I will show you all the div tech that I get though, even if it's already taken. Right, we've got a couple of NPCs here. Worth a loot this. So someone's died. Is that the guy in the DZ? No, I don't think so. I'm going to leave that, but if you do need some medicine, if you're running low on medicine, clear that out. You've got a medicine bag near the fire, and that's about it really. There's a bomb in there you need to be careful of. There's some ladders going up to nowhere, don't do that. But once you keep on carrying on, you will come to the morgue. So this is the morgue, guys. This is like the hardest landmark outside of the dark zone, but at the same time it's the most rewarding one. Like, you could literally just run straight up here if you're solo or duo and grab all the loot from here and be able to go in the dark zone and go and get an extraction. You'll be weak, but it's speed running it. You can get all your loot from here. I'll show you where it all is. So we're in this like courtyard with this like little monument thing. To this side of it, so looking at the morgue from this angle, you've got some tools just here. And round the corner here is 2 fabric. And the safe house we're hitting is just down there. We hit that after we complete the morgue. So 1 fabric there. You've got a bag here that could have clothing in. Normally just food or something. That's going to be clothing. And the second fabric's here. Now, with clothing, I'm always happy around -10, so I'm -9 at the minute. You can see in the top right corner. That's okay. I will be getting cold though. I want that to get a little bit higher, and it will do, especially because I'm solo. But with solo or in a team, you want to get everyone to around -10 at least. If you're less than like -8, people are going to be getting cold very quick. Oh, and before we go in there, we've got a few NPCs. Just going to clear them. Dropped us something nice. I'm going to take that. There's some more tools just over here near this forklift truck, just here. Okay, so you've grabbed everything from like the morgue surroundings. We're now going to head into the morgue by going up these steps. You'll notice I'm getting cold. Or just over these steps and down here is a fire to warm up on. We're going to grab a couple more tools. I'll show you where they are. And if you're watching this video asking why I'm getting all this loot, this is for people doing it in groups as well, guys. So I'm showing you all the loot because if you're in a group, this is enough loot for a group of 4. Okay, I'm warm. So the next set of tools are just up these steps over here and around the corner. And then you've got one more down the steps just before we start fighting. And they are just here. Now you get a yellow bar NPC here. I always advise outside of the dark zone and even inside, don't engage in yellow bars until you are like fully geared up. So, but this one's the exception. It's not too bad. It's a cleaner boss, so they're dead easy to take down. We're gonna get their attention. I do it from up here and I try to get him to run up these steps over here, which he's doing. I've got a turret to throw down to slow him down. And they run at me up here, they make it dead easy for me. They are all purple bar, guys, so they're gonna hit very hard, so be careful. I am not as strong as I want to be at this point. No, I can be, should I say, at this point. We could be stronger. See, they're just all rushing me. Sometimes they won't rush. You do need to go down and you need to push them a little bit. But as they start pushing, just make your way back to here. And if they a lot come at once, push even further back. Go back up there. Go back to where you came in. Don't let them get close to you. Okay, one's stuck down there. One's there. Who's hitting me? Must be him. I'm gonna put that vest on. I just picked it up, but I needed that, didn't I? There we go, 81,000 toughness. I'm liking that. Okay, so not all the enemies are pushing. We're gonna have to push a little bit. If you follow my routes in the morgue, you can hear bombs, but they'll never hit you, so don't worry about them. He's down there. Okay, there's the yellow bar. You see him coming up with his tanks. He hurts a lot. And that grenade does too. Okay, so he's rushing me now. So I'm going to pull back a little bit. And he's rushing me. I'm going to put a turret at the bottom of these stairs to slow him down. And I'm going to go and get some warmth. Because I'm freezing. Try not to fight when cold. The problem with being cold is if you lose your health bar, you'll go straight into an unconscious state. You won't be able to revive yourself. If you're warm, you just get downed. You can hold square to get yourself back up with a medkit. So always keep that in mind. Always try and stay warm. Patience is key. Even though someone's in the dark zone now, I should be rushing, but it's good. This video is about showing you the run, showing you all the loot locations. So aim for his tanks. I took the bag on his right leg. I'm now aiming for the tank on his left leg. Getting the odd hit there. In fact, he's nearly dead. Right, his range is insane. So as he's starting to push, I'm moving back a bit. Throw another turret out. There he comes. Okay, I think we've got one more. Yeah. Okay, look. Oh, hello. And the good thing about this landmark is you get quite a few purple drops. That's what I love about it. Not always, it is RNG, but a higher chance of purple drops at this landmark. Okay, so this is clear now, you know, because the landmark sign's gone white. Make sure you hit this gate here. Inside here you've got some tools. You have a bag to the right here which can hold clothing. And then you've got this just over here. Sometimes square won't show up, just move about. Like I said, follow my route, you won't get hit by a bomb. You now head into the morgue. There's a lot more loot inside here. So the boss cache here, got myself a purple mask, clothing and some water. You got some tools just here at the top of the escalator. And as you go down the escalator, left and right, there's some tools, so we'll go left first. So here's the ones on the left, and then the ones on the right are just over there. We'll get them on the way back out because the bomb in the middle that I don't want to hit. As we run through here, you're going to want to destroy this bomb. There's some tools on the right here. There's nothing in there, so don't worry about that. But in this one, you've got a weapon. Sometimes gives you a purple weapon, we're unfortunate. You've got some weapon parts, and you've got a gear piece over here. And then we head further down, where we just destroyed that bomb. There's another bomb on this doorway, but if you just run straight, it ain't going to get you. And there's a gear piece right here. Purple vest, nice. And now I'm just going to like kind of hug the right, and we're going to pick up a grenade here. And on this back wall, some more medication, which I need to remember to take. And on the way back out on the back wall here, there's the final set of tools. And that's everything. That's all the loot that I get outside of the dark zone, guys. And that's enough for a team of 4. You now head to the safe house, which I showed you earlier, to get ready for the DZ. So I'm going to just run straight there now. Always hit that pulse if you have it. These are the tools on the left that I said earlier. Just at the bottom of these escalators. Try not to run around with like a bar of health gone like I am. Eat that food, get it back up. Okay, we're on minus... Our RNG for clothing's been awful in this run. We're on minus 14 now, which is good. We've had a lot of the same items drop and... Can't complain, no, minus 14. Like I said, minus 10 I'm very happy with, so we're good on that. What I'm going to look at doing in this safe house now is get 2 guns that I like, because at the minute the guns we've got are pretty poor. So... yeah, normally if you get to here now, what you want to do before you enter the DZ in a team is make sure everybody's got their advanced filters. Yeah, just get prepped, get all your best gear on, dismantle stuff, make sure everybody's happy before they head into the DZ. I'm just going to quickly do that and delete some stuff that I don't need. So toughness at 96,000 now, I'm very happy with that. Okay, remember to take your extended mag off the gun before you dismantle it. You don't want to lose that. The 2 guns I like, it's all preference, but I always craft a Lavoa. And then an SRS A1 sniper rifle. Your choice, but you should be, if you're in a team, at least 3 of you should have a purple gun at this point. If you're in a team of 4. Solo, you have everything you want. Okay, we're going to throw that extended mag on me, Lavoa. How's the RNG been with this? It's give me nothing, okay. That's cool. We'll be changing our guns again before we finish the run. So now I'm going to see if I can make myself purple knee pads, holster and backpack. Let's get myself all purpled out. Obviously I've already done my advanced filter, I've already done my additional medkit pouch. The only other skill I'm going to want during this is first aid actually, so I'll quickly get that. They're the skills I run with: pulse, turret and first aid. That's all I make. Let's convert some stuff that we found. Yeah, we can make 3 items for sure, so we'll get a backpack. Already have a vest, already have a mask, already have gloves, got knee pads and a holster. Now in a team you're not going to be able to get yourself all purpled out, it's not going to happen, just do what you can, make sure everybody's sort of like even. If you've got someone in your team that is very good at survival, make sure that person ain't the weakest. You know, he's going to be the one that you want to be strong. Yeah, that's me all ready to go then, so let's throw these on, see what happens to my stats. Okay, we've gone down to 79, that's okay, because I think I put it on skill power. That puts us up. Yeah, we've got some nice skill power now as well. So I don't mind that, especially solo, because of the turret. The height, if you get, I don't normally care for it, but if you do have some electronics when you solo, it makes it so easy with a turret. You just throw your turret down, it takes care of the NPCs for you. It's so easy, guys, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I do rather face tank now and have more firearms and toughness, but 85,000 toughness is quite good. I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm ready to go. This is also a point where you can have a break now. If you want to roll a cigarette, if you're a smoker like myself, do that. And then get going. We're heading to DZ now, guys. So I'm going to show you the last part of the run now, which is all the div tech that I get for a team of 4. Safe house I go to, and the extraction I extract on. Oh, I said I'd mark it. So just to quickly recap again, I've done this a few times. This run consists of starting at the church. We went down East 15th Street here, getting all the meds. We hit a car park. We then hit the police station here. We hit the roof over here. From the roof, we did a landmark here. After that landmark, we ran straight to the morgue and completed the morgue and hit a few safe houses on the way. We are now entering the DZ, which I believe is up here. So that's what we're doing. And there's more loot on the way, so like if you're in a team now, there's another nice little loot spot just to get geared up a little bit more. I'll show you that as we go. A couple of NPCs. Oh, wrong gun. Make sure you do still pick up everything. Like I've got all purple gear now. I'm still going to pick up everything because I'm going to, in the dark zone, I'm going to have a safe house spot where I'm going to need materials. So any like blue vest is what I just got or whatnot. It's going to come in handy later on. As you're running down this street now, stick to that left to start off with, because what you're going to come up to is these weapon parts. You've got one there and you've got one here. As soon as you got those two weapon parts, shift over to the right side of the road. Those 3 NPCs I just killed sometimes appear here. They're somewhere on this road. They're not always where we just fought them, so be careful with that. As you pass this police car now, you're going to come into an area where there's a few NPCs and a purple bar. Nothing too hard at this point now, you're geared up, nice and easy, but you can see them there. I'm going to put my turret out and we're going to do some sniping. Okay, so it's close. See how much work that turret just did? I really don't need to do anything, to be fair. Right, he's run over there. If there's one more NPC that ran away, we'll sort him in a minute. So once you're in this area and it's cleared, run on this right wall. You've got a gear piece here. Quite often it's purple. Yes, it is. And just a bit further, some electronics up near this, like, generator box thing, whatever it is. Get NPCs back. And there's a little boss cache here. You get another gear piece just around here. And just before I carry on, I'm going to go and pick up what he dropped. Always run over the dead bodies as well, guys, for ammo. A lot of people don't do that. Make sure you're running over. They also have, I'll show you on the next NPC I kill, they drop little presents. I'll show you what I mean in a second, but just make sure you're always running through, well, over dead bodies. Okay, on our way now again, there's some weapon parts on the way out here near the police car. You want to hug the right side of this road now. On the left side over near that fire, there's NPCs. There's also 2 yellow bar NPCs, so you don't want to mess with them. Just leave them to it. Leave them to the day. If you do want a bit more loot though, do go ahead and kill them. There is some loot in that building and that, but I never do it. There's some weapon parts there. I run to this corner here to grab some more weapon parts. You can actually hear those NPCs fighting now. That's fine. Just fighting each other. And there's some weapon parts there. So I think that's 6 weapon parts down that road. If you need some warmth before you jump in the DZ, there's a fire here. And then we jump straight in. I just need to remind myself there's someone else already in here, possibly more, so I'll be careful. I'm quite strong though, I'm happy. So as we get in the DZ now, rather than mark it on the map, I'm just going to show you the run really and bring it up as we're there. So we start here. There's some weapon parts here. Everything's gold now, so any weapon parts, tools, electronics that you find, it's all gold. Caches are in boxes like that. Armor stashes or weapon stashes. I don't need them though. As you run down this street, hit pulse. You've got some NPCs down here. There's only 3 of us remaining now. Did he die in here? Whenever anyone dies as well, bring up the map. You can normally see where the dead body is if you're close enough. As you can see, unconscious player, unconscious players. It'll give away locations and stuff, so keep an eye on that. Okay, I've got a feeling the player's already been down here, guys. There's no NPCs. So normally you've got NPCs here. You've got to clear them. Once you've cleared them, there's one purple bar and a lot of reds. There's 2 purple NPCs that are in here. They're cleaners. These will actually fight. These cleaners will fight with these NPCs out here. Okay, separate factions. Well, get all them clear and run down this alleyway. You have another cache here to the left if you need it. You've got some electronics to the right here, which this player has missed. And then you're in this area, which I call the basketball court area. Before we do that, though, you want to run over in this direction. They're this, like, US Army bits and pieces here, and run round up here. You've got a ladder, and this is like your first piece of div tech, which will already be taken. This has already been cleared, this area, so we're not going to get much div tech here. Oh, no? Oh, yeah, see? There it is. That's been done. There's a fire there if you need to warm up, and then you go and do the basketball area, which I'll show you now. I'm hoping to bump into this player. That magnifying glass is your antivirals. Don't worry too much about them. You either get them or you don't. So this is the basketball area now. Now there's a lot of NPCs around here. You're going to have some red bars in here. You're going to have some purple bars at the back here. Purple bars out on the street. Be very careful. You've got to clear these enemies. Take cover. Take your time. Once you clear though, the div tech is here. On the opposite side of the court, you've got a div tech there. And if you run back through here, you've got a med kit here if you need it. And you have some fabric just the opposite side over here if you need it. If you want a few more electronics and tools, run straight across the road from there into this building here. It's not been done, so we'll grab them. You've got electronics here. As you carry on running through, you come to a second set of electronics. Behind that is some tools, and then just up these stairs to the left of us is one more tools. And now we're heading underground. So this is where you need your advanced filter. If you don't have your advanced filter, you will not be able to go underground here, and you'll have to skip to my next run really. But you need your advanced filter before you get into DZ. Make sure you do that. So we are here now in the DZ. The shelter, that's where we came in. That's the route we took. And we're going underground. This has already been done again, guys, so we're not actually going to find any div tech, but I'm going to show you where it is. He's missed meds, so there's meds here as you run in. Make sure you grab them. If you're in a team, you're definitely going to need these meds. If you're solo, not so much. And just follow this route round. There will be NPCs here. There's one purple bar, 3 or 4 red bars. Not too difficult at all. As you come through this, there will be another cleaner in here. Purple bar, kill him. And this door to the left here, you just want to hit for some more div tech and some tools. And then carry on. And then right in this room here is some electronics, which he's missed, so we'll grab them. And as you come out here, solo can be a little bit tricky. You've got 2 purple cleaners in that direction. You have 2 purple cleaners in that direction. If I'm solo, I take them out first before I head down these stairs. And then you get 1 purple or 2 purple bars in here. Quite a few red bars. 1 still left, which is worrying me. Where's this player at? Is he close to us? Okay, he might not have took this. Yeah, he has. So there's 1. My screen's dead dark, but there's 1 div tech here, guys. Okay. As you run down this track, just hit that pulse. Oh, he's not there. There's some medicine there if you need it. Carry on running down the track. You've got a cache to the left here somewhere. Get there. Run in this back room now. You get some electronics and some div tech. There's the div tech. There's the electronics. And then carry on back round and follow the track back to the way you came, sort of. You have another medicine or painkiller here. Just there. And to the right of that, some more div tech. And in this room here, you've got another cache if you need it, and some tools. So you're now on a lot of div tech. You'd have picked up 6 cases of div tech, I think. I've got none because someone's beat us to it. This is survival though, someone can beat you to it. But hopefully I'll show you how easy it's still to do not having div tech. Alright, just kill him. And you want to take the Broadway exit. So we're done now. We're going to head the Broadway exit. And hopefully this other player hasn't came this way, because we'll have some div tech. If he has, we're going to have to kill him. That's a sign that he hasn't. This med bag's still lootable, so loot that. And on your exit of Broadway now, you want to take a quick left to grab another medicine and medkit if you need it. Just hit pulse. There's a couple of enemies around. Take care of these first. Be careful here, there is some purple bars in that direction and yellow bars in that direction. But you don't need to worry about them too much, just grab the medicine that's in here. And grab the med kit that's in here. And then you're on your way, so quick in and out of that area. I'm not doing landmarks on this run, I'm just showing you my run for an easy extraction. Showing you where to get your caches from, etc. So when you're in down here, now this is a location we're in. I'm going to leave that marked where we came in. We're here. Just came out of the underground. We're heading into this corner over here where we're going to find another piece of div tech, but a lot of NPCs. So hit that pulse. I like fighting them from this position. I'm going to throw my turret on top of this car here maybe. Yeah, that'll do. And we're going to start rinsing. Always focus engineers first when you can. They hit so hard and they place turrets. Okay, and when your turret's not in use, destroy it. It's a big indicator for other players. They can see it, they'll come and get you. So make sure you destroy it if it's not in use. You've got the div tech just here on this wall, and you've got another cache there if you need it. As you can see, caches drop off enemies too. Dead easy to fill up on 6 for a whole team of 4, because you get hunters that drop caches too. Now, after we've done that corner, we're heading down this road. So where we're heading now is, we're heading, it's kind of to Blockade. We're going to run down here, get some more div tech from here, clear loads of enemies. We're going to head up to Blockade. On the way, though, there is like an alleyway to the left here, which your antivirals are sometimes in. Mine are not on this occasion. But it is worth just jumping in there, because there is a medicine and a fire if you need to get warm. And there's only 2 NPCs. So it's just this little alleyway here. Okay, the antivirals are sometimes there. They're not on this occasion for me. There's a cache there, and the medicine or painkillers is just here. There's no need for me to be on 30 minutes. I've just been forgetting to take them. You could still be on like 50 minutes at this point, plus. So now there's enemies in this section over here. I'll pull some out. And there's some on the left road here. It can get a little bit hectic. I advise never to rush this. I'll put a turret out on the floor here or something to slow them down. I'll back up to like this bus stop here. Not in the bus stop, whatever it is. And they'll come to me. Now if they get too close, I'll back up more. I'm not going to face tank these. And I'm going to try and focus the engineer. Or anybody that's close really. He's quite far back. The reason you focus him is just because of his turret. But his turret's not on me at the minute, which is sound. My sniping is awful, I apologise. Okay, engineer gone. If the engineer dies, their turret actually turns into your turret, so don't destroy it. As you can see, that's shooting at the NPCs for me. Nice little tip for you there. I think we can run up now. We're good. Once again, run over dead bodies, guys. Make sure you're picking up ammo. I said I was going to show you what I meant by that little present, didn't I? So let's have a look if one's dropped one. There you go. See that little backpack icon sort of thing? That means he's dropped you something like electronics, fabric, could be anything, a grenade. It's so important to run over dead bodies. That little backpack single, there's one there, so let's see what it gives us. It gave me weapon parts. So yeah, very handy to run over bodies. Just in here then, there's a... On this watchtower here, there's a div tech. Make sure you collect that. You've got a cache there if you want one. And you've got some more medicine over here. More painkillers. Oh, wait. There we go. And as I said, from here, we're now going to run up to Blockade. I'll show you my route from here. Now my antivirals are over in that location, so I'm probably not going to get them on this run. Like 9 times out of 10, they'll either be where I was showing you earlier, or down this road here to the left, where this like Chinese writing is. Your antivirals might be over there. If they're over there, I always go and get them. There's a couple of NPCs. You see those 2 purple ones there. That alleyway where I'm facing now, there's 2 red NPCs down there. Take your time. The antivirals are normally in there. But if not, they're over there. We might get them. We'll see how we go. That's what they are for me. But after I got those antivirals, I'd back up. I'll come back out this way and head towards Blockade. You have a couple of NPCs down this road, so be careful. If you do come into like a fight round here, don't be shooting in that direction, because you could aggro the landmark. But when you do get up to this checkpoint, right before Blockade, as you can see, Blockade is right there. I'm going to take a right. I'm not going to go in there, we're going to take a right. There's some red NPCs on this street too. Now, if they're here, try not to fire in that direction, because that petrol station there, there's another landmark. You don't want to aggro them. We're taking a right into this like little car scrapyard here. On top of this blue van is some div tech, which has been taken, so we know we're near this player. You have some tools there. You have some tools there. Once I've grabbed that, I'll run underneath this car park over here. You got some medicine near this ambulance. You have another med kit if you need it just near this ambulance. And we run down under here. And under here is some more div tech. He's already had it. It's there. You get another med bag here on the way out. At this point, if I'm solo, I head straight to the DZ3 safe house, which is there. Okay. In a group, you want a bit more div tech. I'm going to show you where to go. So once you come out of this car park, we go right. We're now the other side of the petrol station. Oh, someone's just died by an NPC. Was that him? No, it's just me and... See what I mean? There's your unconscious player. So we've got one more guy left. And he's got all the div techs. He's going to be a lot stronger than us. It's going to be interesting. So when you run down here, you sometimes get NPCs around this area. You're fine fighting in that direction. If you end up over that way though, pointing towards there, be careful, because this is where the station is again, where you can aggro NPCs. But there's div tech here that we need, so follow this route. Now if you do this, jump over this gate here, climb straight up this ladder, you are not going to aggro any of these yellow bars in there. You can see them right in front of me there, walking about. You don't want to fight them. They'll hit very hard. You just want to follow this route. You'll get this loot box here with 2 caches in, you'll get a bag there, you'll get a meds bag there, and you've got div tech here. Once you've done that, if you run down over here, you can pick up some electronics on this back wall, which he hasn't done. I don't like that explosion. And your exit route is just straight down here, back to the ladder where you went up, hit that med kit because they've been aggroed. They don't normally get aggroed, I don't know what that explosion was, and make your exit there. Throw down that. Oh, it's the player. No! I am very lucky. We are very lucky, bros. Oh my god, he's got everything as well. Right, he's dead. How lucky am I? Okay, now we want to get rid of these NPCs. This doesn't normally happen. He's seen me go up there. He alerted them on me. He tried to kill me. But I killed him. So that's good. He's unconscious. When you're knocking enemy down in PvP, always go and melee them like I just did. Because he can't revive himself. He's now down for 5 minutes. It gives me time. I'm on my own now. I can just chill. Let these NPCs reset. And then carry on with this video guide for you. Notice how I put my turret down as well then. I was in an awful spot. I put the turret down. That gave me enough time when he knocked me to revive myself. Literally just enough time. I had a split second before I was dead then. Always place that turret as soon as you go into battle. Alright, they're coming at me. So we're going to have to fight these or just completely leave the area. So I'm going to completely leave the area because I've got no medkits. I don't really want to be going to a fight right now. We know the route we've just done. I'm heading back down there, to, back the other side of Blockade now. We've got a lot of loot on him when we get round to him as well. So we're very good. We've got all that div tech that we missed, guys. That div tech underneath the subway where those 4 pieces that he already had, that div tech that we missed on top of that petrol station there. He's had all the div techs. We've got all that div tech off him as well. This is awesome. It's good. I'm just going to chill here now. What I'm going to do just to shorten the video at this point is I'll just do a little skip until I'm ready to go, guys. Okay, so I think we've given enough time to reset. We're going to carry on with this run I'm showing you. Just quickly running through this. We've already explained this. Still got medicine. So yeah, back to this. We went underneath this car park. That's where we killed the guy. I don't know why he hasn't left the game. I'm not going to revive you, bro. I'm not going to revive you. We came out of this car park. We went right, and remember we went on top of the petrol station to grab the div tech. We did it secretly so the NPCs wouldn't get attracted to us, but this guy tried to screw it all up for us. Now, is that a red or yellow? Okay, they're still not 100% reset, but they're slowly walking back, as you can see. They will reset to their natural positions. So's he. I just rolled a fag as well during that break, because I like that. And what I'll do again, guys, I'm just going to skip again until we move on. Okay, I've just done the pulse, and that's the last guy walking back to the petrol station now. I'm pretty good to go in and loot this player that we killed. And hopefully pick up some medkits. Well, I don't know. Hiya, bro. Sorry, Weasel. Shout out to Weasel. Thanks for the loot, bro. Okay. Who's, yeah, he had 2 medkits. We've got medkits now. I'm happy. And we're on our own, so let's show you the rest of this route. So, before we got rudely interrupted by Weasel, we went around this corner. We went up over onto the top of the gas station, grabbed the div tech, came back down. Once you come back down, there's 2 more pieces of div tech I want to get. Like I said, I wouldn't do these solo, only when in a group. We're going to head this way for the first one. Now, there is NPCs around this area, so be careful. And here's some here. So you want to head down this alleyway. We'll quickly show you on the map where we are. So the petrol station's just there. We're heading to this alleyway right here. Throw that turret down. And take cover where they can't shoot at you. It helps. I'm going to eat some food to get my health up as well. Okay, here comes the ones out of where we're going. So we're heading into this little alleyway here now, and there's quite a few NPCs in there. And what you want to be careful of here are the NPCs coming in from the street. There's purple bars. They don't always come in, but that street back there, if I pulse it out, yeah, purple bars over there. They're far away, so we're fine. Sometimes they will come as well. You do need to be careful of that. But just in here will be another piece of div tech. I can leave my turret out now. I don't need to destroy it. There's no other players. There's a fire here if you need to get warm. And we head back the way we came. We're now going to run back past the gas station. So there's another piece of div tech that if you're in a group you're going to want to pick up. The gas station is just to our right here. If you do want to do this, this is such an easy landmark to do if you do want to do it, guys. Climb up these ladders here, get on this scaffolding and snipe. The only thing that can hurt you really is a grenadier. He'll throw grenades up at you. So target him first. It's an easy landmark to clear. Potential problems are the NPCs that we would have just cleared going for that div tech, and NPCs this side as well. Just in there's some red bars. They will rush up these steps and come and get you. So you might want to clear them before doing the landmark, if that's what you want to do. But down this street here is some more div tech, some weapon parts and medicine that we're going to go and get. If Weasel never already picked them up before us, that is. So, you know, they haven't, so you get your painkillers and medicine from there. You get your weapon parts here, and just over this barrier is the other piece of div tech. And we're now on our way to the safe house. I'm not gonna. That's all the div tech run. Now there's loads of div tech north. I don't do that. There's no need to do that. Even in squad of 4, there's no need to do that. But if you want a high score run, yeah, you're gonna want to get all the div tech, do all the landmarks. But this is just a quick run to show you guys an easy extraction, the run I use, and where I go. And right now we're heading to that hideout right there. And I might as well, because there's no other players, show you where this last location is. This is the kind of most awkward location for the antivirals. It looks like it's in the landmark. It's easy enough to get, there's just NPCs. So I've shown you the first 2 locations where antivirals will drop coming in where I came in. This is like the last locations now where they'll be, and I normally leave them when they're here. You'll notice that it's up there. It's actually in this landmark. This is a landmark with yellow bar NPCs. You don't really want to aggro them. So I'm going to go around this way, because around this side there's a rope up to it where I can just get in and out nice and easy. We've got some NPCs over to the right there. They're the purple bars I was on about earlier. And we've got some there. So you can see how awkward this antiviral is to get. Normally I'd have run straight down that road and just gone to the safe house. So do leave it if you're not confident. I'm going to try and stealthily get in here though and not get spotted. The rope is just... is it here? I've been spotted. We're going to leave it. I can't even be bothered fighting. I don't want to risk this run. Basically where I was then, there's a rope up the building. You just climb up the rope, run to your antivirals, pick them up, straight back down the rope, round here and to the safe house. I'm just leaving it. You get aggro from all sides. You've seen the 2 separate groups of NPCs, then there's a third set of purple NPCs, and there's a landmark. So while they're shooting at you, it's very likely the landmark gets attracted to you, so you got yellow NPCs on you. It's just not worth it. If you're in a group, I always send 2 to go and get them just in case. So we're going to leave my antivirals. I'm not too fussed. I kind of don't want to leave them because it's a good run. Let's just have another snoop. That's where the third set of NPCs are, in there. But I think they followed me that way, so we might be good here. We might be good. Let's pulse out. Because here's the rope. There you go. Let's just get them. So you go up this rope here. And the antivirals are right there. So you got no risk of attracting those yellow bars that are down there, as you can see. Because you're in, straight back out. And the final location of antivirals might just be in there. Like there, where I'm aiming. Somewhere in there. They're all the locations of where they spawn. Covered, and now we're going to the safe house. It's a nice easy run to the safe house as well. You do get a few NPCs. Like if you stick to the left side over here, you'll probably dodge any that are on this road. If I'm on the right corner, there's some fabric. Nah, it's not the one. Down this road, you sometimes get an NPC or 2. They might be right down there, though. we want to take this alleyway here. And in here you do get 2 red bar NPCs, which you're going to have to deal with. Oh, they've already been cleared. I'm guessing this guy's already been up here, because I'm not seeing no NPCs. So the guy that we killed, he has already done this. Yeah, he has. There's weapon parts there, medkit there if you need. There's another cache there for somebody if they want. There's a fire to warm up on. And then this is the safe house. Now, before heading into this, I'll show you the last 2 pieces of div tech that I get. He's probably already got them, which means now we've got them, which is good. But the first one's down this alleyway. You do fight some NPCs. There's 2 down here. And the div tech's right at the end down there, which he's already collected. And then down the bottom of this street, I imagine he's got this one too. There's another piece of div tech. You've also got some medicine just there if you need it, or painkillers. And yeah, okay, he's done this as well. There are NPCs around here. You've got to be very careful. You have like 4 or 5 shield guys. You have a purple flamethrower guy. You've got a cache there that has run past. You've got a few red flamethrowers. And you've got a landmark there. Do not be shooting into the landmark. To be fair, if you've got high toughness, you can run straight through. Just drop your turret, run straight through, grab that div tech there. There's another cache there if you need it. Oh no, medkit there if you need it. Sorry, not cache. We'll take that. I believe there is a cache somewhere though. Yeah, there if you need it. Oh, there's still one NPC left. We'll just run straight past him. And now we're heading to the safe house. So this is your last safe house spot. This is where you solo or with your group, you want to start getting all your gold guns, any gold gear that you can get. You want to make yourself as strong as you can now for the final battle, which is the hunter battle. And I'll show you the best location for extracting and the easiest way to do it. So just head inside the safe house and get ready. Now we've got a lot of stuff to sort through, I imagine. We're going to have all gold. It doesn't really matter about what we've got on us now. No, he's been dismantling as he's been going. I already got a holster. Thank you very much. We don't need to make one of them. Didn't do that. Okay, that gives us some fabric. We've got some guns to dismantle as well. Okay, remember again, take that extended mag off your weapon before you dismantle it. Don't lose that extended mag. And solo, you're going to be all gold and everything. Duo, you're going to be all gold and everything. If there's 3 or 4, just even it out. Make sure all your gear scores are like over 100 at this point. You should all be quite tanky or quite high gear score, you know what I mean. So what I always craft here, I like in PvP, I like an MP5 ST. I like the submachine gun, especially for players. If it's PvE, I'm just facing NPCs like I am now, I'll do a G36. That's just my preference. But what I always do is a custom M44 sniper for the hunter battle. Yeah, highly advised. So make that. So there's my 2 guns. Now you might not be able to make these right away with what you've got. I've got enough materials, but if you go to the material conversion, just make sure all your blues are converted. Just like I've done there. And then make sure all your golds are converted, but be very careful you don't do the div tech golds, ignore them. But these golds at the top, convert all these. Then go back to making whatever you can with what you've got. But if you're short on anything, that's where the div tech comes in. So when you are short, use the div tech then to make what you're short of. So you can make tools, fabric, electronics, weapon parts. As you can see, I've got 10 pieces of div tech there, which I can use to make whatever I want. I've already done my guns. Oh. We've disconnected. It didn't last the hour. That's a good time to disconnect it. Let me just change controller. Imagine if that happened when we were fighting. That was a big risk I took at the start there, guys. There we go. So just to get the full gear score, to up your score as well, make sure you do make a pistol. If you have a goal, don't do this in a group and you're needing some other stuff. Like, that's the very last thing to make just to get your gear score up to 163. You want a flare gun. You're going to need a flare gun to extract. And then the last thing I need here, I've already done my skills. I've got my pulse, first aid and turret. That's all I need. I'm going to make all my armor now. He had a holster. I don't need to make a holster. I just need to make the 5 other pieces. It's not a lot of div tech though. Really not a lot of div tech. He mustn't have grabbed all that div tech. Someone else must have died. Like normally I'm on like 30-40 div tech. And I don't know. Okay, we just need knee pads. We're short on knee pads. You'll see that I'm short of 2 fabric to make them. So I'm just going to go back into the material conversion, make 2 pieces of fabric with the div tech that I got, and now I can go and make those knee pads that I need. And let's see where this puts our stats on now when we equip it all. Okay, toughness is going down. Okay, it's gone up. I'm happy. Okay, so it's leaving me on 137,000 toughness. I'm very tanky right now. I've got a bit of skill power too, 48,000, not great though, 45,500. I'm happy with that. I like my toughness being high. If you're not happy with the stats there, you might want to keep some purple gear on to adjust it, or if you've got enough div tech and materials to make more gold gear, make another one. Just see how your RNG is. I'm going to now put my weapons on as well. So I've got my M44, I've got my G36 enhanced, which I'm going to throw my extended mag on. And I can now dismantle the Lavora and SRS-A1. Get my pistol on as well, and that will just put me up to a 163 gear score, which is the maximum gear score that you can get in survival. And that's done. We've got a flare gun. We have everything. We are ready to extract now, guys, but I've still got stuff which I can craft, so I'm just going to do all that, make yourself a bit tougher. There's no skills that I need, but oh yeah, I've dismantled some other stuff, so just going to convert them again. We've still got 7 pieces of div tech as well, so what you can do here is you make a heavy magazine spring. It increases your rate of fire. That's actually quite good for your M44, so make that. The ACOG scope there gives you a bit of accuracy, so make one of that for your M44 as well. Now vent brake you could throw on to your G36. And you can make more, you get the point, just use them. And what I really like is these gear mods. So like, I'm very high on stamina in a minute, so I'm going to make myself 5 firearm mods to increase my firearms. I'm actually 1 short, so I'll use my div tech to get the 5th one. And if you really want to do it and you got time, you'll notice the performance gear mod. That's random, so when you do a performance gear mod, you could get I don't know, turret damage, you could get pulse critical hit chance. It's just random, but you could just craft loads of them, see what you get, see if you can match them up to skills that you're using. I'm not going to do that now. What I'm going to do is make 1 more electronics and fabrics, get 1 more of them, and I'm going to make the rest into fabric as well, just because I make some medkits and clothing. So the medkits I'm full on, and the clothing's here. So anything green I need, 3 greens, that means I need it more. So I'm going to make myself a neck warmer. This increases your score as well, because the higher your temperature, the more score you get at the end. I've got nothing else to craft, I might as well do these even though it's only up a little bit. And we're done. So these gear mods that I made, they're now going to put my firearms up for me, as you can see. Hit a little bit harder. And I made some mods for my M44, so I did the scope and I did that heavy mag, and then I got the loud vent brake for my G36. So we're all done. I could do more. You can see all the materials I got there, guys. There's a show you in the pouch what I've got. Yeah, I've got loads of stuff to use to craft, but that's all we need now. now it's time to extract. So there's 2 locations I like doing. You've got an extraction zone up here, probably the most difficult one. You've got one here which you can take vantage points, and it's dead easy. But the very easiest extraction zone, to get out on is the one down here in DZ2. So that's where we're going to go to. I'm going to show you a very easy location to sit and snipe the hunter that comes after you. Make sure you got your flare gun at this point, because you don't want to run all the way there, not to have your flare gun and have to run back. Oh, and also at this point now, I'm not going to be using my turret. I'm going to switch to the first aid for the hunter battle. So back the way we came, through this alleyway we took. So at the end of the video now, guys, I hope it's helped. This is my run. We had that little battle in the middle where we nearly failed. This is my first try. I only had an hour to do this today. I'm glad I've done it, because otherwise the video would have been out like a week later. This is the extraction zone now. Notice this rope here. That's where we're going to be going in a minute, but we've got to go and call in the extraction. So I'm going to go up these steps here onto the extraction zone. It's a bit annoying, this one, in a team of 4. Okay, so shout out to Joy for another method now, which I'm going to quickly show you. In a team of 4, you kind of step on each other's toes where we go. So you can do it from down here. If someone calls in the extraction and you all go down here, the hunters will kind of rush you up there. So you don't really need the snipers. You can let them rush you and just strain them as they come. They're not going to come from behind you or anything, so you can back up if you need to. That's another location to do this, but ignore that for now. The very easiest that I believe to do it is to go up that rope. It can just be slightly annoying in a team. That's still very easy, that other method, guys. Do try that if you wish. But what I do, I call in the extraction, I jump over this wall here. Hunter's on his way in now. There's a nice little ladder down here to get you out of the zone. And now you can run straight back over here to that rope that I've shown you. And get yourselves up here. Now, hunters will not follow. If there's still more players on the game and you're playing PvP, there is a rope at the back there. They can come up and get you. If you're in a group, I advise having at least one person on the back there, just keeping lookout. So if I hit pause, just find out where he is. He's down there. Okay, get me M44 on him. Don't really like him down here. When they go up there, they're dead easy to go. They're a bit awkward down here, but we'll get him. Shot needed then. He's not getting that second shot. There we go. Okay, so yeah, they're a bit awkward when they go down there because of the cover and you're shooting down. What you want to do is always focus the ones first that come up here, especially in a team. If you have 2 or 3 up here, you don't want to be aiming down there. They're going to be shooting at you. They'll throw turrets out and all sorts. Throw a turret out, destroy the turret in one shot. Kill the ones that are up here first. You can like come back here and aim from here, really get some cover, poking around. That's the sweet spot. When they're down there, they're a little bit annoying. They can go right down there, they can go right down there, but they will never come to you. So that is it, guys. The hunter's killed. At this point now, if you want to go for like a high score run, you'd still be having like 45 minutes left on the clock, and you would have cleared a few landmarks up to this point, but you want to clear all these landmarks in the DZ for a high score. You need to go around, clear them all. My high score is 40k. It's quite hard to get that. I want to beat that, but yeah. So now will be the time to carry on doing landmarks. You can do all 3 extraction zones as well. Like I could now go to DZ3 extraction and DZ4 extraction if I wanted and spawn in more hunters to get more hunter kills. And you get 1 hunter for every player in your group. So you notice I only have 1 to deal with then. If I had another person with me, it'd be 2 hunters. 4 people in a team would have been 4 hunters. Yeah, guys, we're going to get this chopper, see what score we get. It's been a very good run. First try again, I'm very happy, hope it's helped. That is my favourite run on survival. I don't even need to place like waypoints or anything, I know it off by heart. So much loot for a team of 4. You don't normally bump into many players. The church is the best spawn on the game in my opinion. Now obviously other survival players, you've all got your own runs that are just as good, I know. So many good runs to do on this game, but that's the one that I really like the most. And when the chopper lands, just get in and you are out, guys. Mission complete. It's worth mentioning now as well, anyone watching this and going for the Phoenix Shield, where you need to kill 5 hunters, last for 5 hours, and extract 5 items. I am helping with that. Just add me on PlayStation Network. My PSN is GCROCK. Put a message in there saying survival. I'll add you to my list. I'm helping people all the way up to the Division 2 of getting the Phoenix Shield, so do add me, I will get you through. We'll run through this like that. Yeah, an hour to an hour and a half a run takes. I think this was an hour and a half run. And we had a bit of player action as well, which was really good. We killed 2 players. Don't know how we got out of that second one in the DZ though. He really should have killed us. That was close. And there you have it. And if you're going for the Master Rank trophy on PvP, you'll always get it with that run. Already on 10k. Nice easy 12k score. Now to get that score up, I am going to be doing another video eventually of a high score run, which will kind of explain how to get the high scores. You'll see my personal best there is 40,050. It is all about like getting in the dark zone quick, getting looted up and clearing as many NPCs as possible, clearing all of the landmarks, killing all of the enemies on the streets, doing as many extractions as you can. That's how you get that score up to like the 40k mark. But just as this video was intended, you want to see my favourite run. I've shown you that from start to finish. We got very lucky with the spawn point, the church. We got it first try. We extracted, showing you every single piece of loot that I get. I hope this video helps you guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button and please subscribe. Consider subscribing for more future Division content and Division 2 content. I'll catch you all in the streams. I'll help as many of you as I can through survival. But until the next video, guys, thank you for watching this one and peace out.